Lego fans, hey, it's Brick TV, thanks for being with us. I'm Chris, and today I've got another LEGO Dimensions Fun Pack review. This is 71230, the Back to the Future Fun Pack. And in it we get Doc Brown and his travelling time train. So this is a good one if you were not lucky enough to get the LEGO Ideas Back to the Future set, which has now disappeared off shelves and is commanding quite the price on the secondary market. So that was the only way to get Doc and Marty at the time, but now thanks to LEGO Dimensions, you can get both for much cheaper than if you were to buy the Dimensions, the Ideas set. So there's a good thing there. Is it good for the game? Middling, really, in terms of attributes. It's not the best fun pack, neither is it the worst. Ghostbusters, you are the worst. See, separate review for the Ghostbusters fun pack. Just minus the fun. So, what do we get for this one? So, inside the box, we've got 2 bags of parts that contain the parts for Doc and the parts for the time train. We get a book, which should be the instructions book, but isn't. If you've seen one of our reviews before, sorry I'm going over this again, but I have to say this just in case someone is watching who doesn't have the game. So, page 1, you get the instructions to put Doc together that you don't really need because it's kind of obvious how those parts go together. The rest of the book is just advertisements for the other fun packs, and on the last page is the parts list, which is it's not bad, but it's a parts pack. Lots of black plates, a couple of red plates. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay as a parts pack. Some gold highlights there. Doesn't set the world on fire, but you know, better than your average poly bag, I suppose. So obviously you're missing the instructions for Doc Brown's time train. Those are in the game. So just very quickly, if you want to build a time train, you either have to have the game, you put Doc Brown on the toy pad and it brings up the instructions for this, or you're going to have to jump on the internet where some very kind people have taken the instructions and either filmed them or taken screen captures. So a quick Google search will get you that. But it's important that you know that the instructions for the time train are not in the box. And this is a blank toy pad, base pad. You put Doc on the toy pad, it gives you the instructions for this, and at that point you save the time train onto the little disc. So you can't really buy this, keep Doc Brown, and then sell the train on eBay, because not only there will be no instructions, that's a blank toy tag until you activate it in the game. Just important things that you need to know if you've not actually played the game. So let's look at the Lego first, and then we'll go into a more detailed look at the dimensions, attributes for these characters, and talk about whether it's worth it. So just on the surface, just pure Lego, this is a terrific Doc Brown. It's virtually identical to the one from Lego Ideas. The hairpiece is new and unique as well. This is a brand new Doc Brown hairpiece, and it's much better than the one that we had in Lego Ideas. So in that sense, it's terrific. Everything else, I've compared them, it's exactly the same. It's the same torso, it's the same head, same double-sided head with his happy and shocked faces. The hair's great, really good, and then you've just got a little kind of control walkie-talkie thing there. Comes on the Doc Brown, printed Doc Brown base. That's hard to say. Doc Brown base. Christ, say that 3 times fast. Yeah, it's really good. It's nice. It's good to look at. So there's Doc. And here is his time train from Back to the Future Part 3. Underappreciated member of that trilogy, in my opinion. So lots of black, red, gold, flames coming out of the tail. It's okay. I mean, most of these mini builds that come with the fun packs are pretty superfluous to me. But it's a nice little. It's what you get in a poly bag, so it's fine. It's an expensive parts pack really, but the build is nice. You can definitely tell what it's supposed to be, I think, when you keep the two together. So that's it. So if you've not got a Doc Brown previously from the idea set, then I'd recommend this just for that. And then you get the Back to the Future level pack with Marty, and you're all set. So let's have a talk about the in-game abilities, because that really makes the difference when it comes to whether these expensive fun packs are actually good value for money. So at present, you're looking at $14.99 full RRP, unless you can find it on sale. So you're looking at £15 for a rare minifigure and the polybag build. So are you going to get any kind of in-game attributes out of that? Well, Doc Brown is actually, I was all prepared to say he's pretty pointless until I actually had a look at all his abilities, and I changed my mind. I mean, first and foremost, having Doc Brown gives you access to the Back to the Future World Hub, which was only available via having Marty. This isn't the level pack, it's the hub world. So you can at least get into that with Doc and Marty, of course. So you maybe got an extra hour, 2 hours of, depending how good you are really, more for playtime in knocking about in the hub world. So that gives extra value, certainly. His abilities, he's got 4. He can do hacking, technology, fix it, and drone. So hacking, they're all actually quite rare. I thought they were a bit more common until I actually looked up who could do it. Hacking can only be done by Benny, Doctor Who, and the Cyberman, and Doc Brown. So actually, that is a rare ability. Technology is again Benny, Doctor Who, Cyberman, and Cyborg plus Doc. So those hacking and technology are both relatively rare. So those are good attributes. He can do fix it, which again is quite rare. Doctor Who, Jay, Naya, and Emmett can do that. And I've heard a rumor that the upcoming V.A. Baracus will be able to do fix it. So again, all rare abilities. And then he can do drone, which is super rare. Only him and the Cyberman can do that. So that's a pretty good skill set, to be honest. If you've already got the Cyberman can do 3 of Doc Brown's 4 abilities. The Cyberman can do it. That only leaves fix it. So if you already had, say, Jay, Emmett, Naya, or Doctor Who, then Doc Brown doesn't do anything that they don't do. But yeah, it's not. If you haven't got Benny, for example, this is a good set of abilities. So at first I was quite dismissive about Doc Brown's attributes, but I take it back. Pretty good, actually. The time train is kind of pointless, except it does do one good thing. So with it being the time train, it can time travel, and only that and the DeLorean can do that particular ability. The DeLorean comes with Marty in the Back to the Future level pack. So this is, if you get the time train, you can do that as well. Phase 1 abilities, it can do accelerator switches, which the Batmobile can do. So then you get that in the starter pack, so nothing new there. Phase 2, it can do tow bar, so can the Batmobile. It can fly, which means it can also do dock and hook, cargo hook. So, okay, that becomes a little bit more useful, but pretty much anything that can fly can do fly dock and fly hook. And at phase 3, it can blow up silver things, but then again, that's pretty common as well now. Lots of things can blow up silver things. So the time train, other than the time travel, it's pretty pointless in the game, but it's always nice to have something that can fly. As soon as you get a flying character, that's, like Wonder Woman or Superman, then you won't need to use a flying vehicle ever again. But until you've got that, you do need something. So this is fine for that, and you do need it for time travel. But if you haven't already bought the Back to the Future level pack, why not? Because you need that as well, because that's fantastic. Doc Brown in the game, voiced by Christopher Lloyd, with lots of new dialogue, which is brilliant. So that's it. So it's good, but it's not brilliant. There are better and more valuable fun packs out there in terms of value for money, in terms of in-game content, and both in-game content and also what you get for your money in terms of the Lego. But it's not bad. There's definitely worse out there. So if you like your Back to the Future, then yeah, I recommend it. If you haven't already got the Back to the Future level pack with Marty, then this makes up for the hole that's going to leave in your game. If you've already got that, then this becomes less essential, but it's still great to have a dock, and this is the definitive dock brown hairpiece. And I believe I'm right in saying that this is unique to this guy and hasn't been used anywhere else yet, and probably not in white, if it has. So right now this is still very, very rare, so it's a good set to buy for the definitive dock. So you have to decide if that's worth it or not. So, okay, right, thank you very much for sticking with me through that. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please drop us a like, and as always, if you'd like to comment or share and subscribe, anything that helps us spread the word, it's all useful. Okay, thanks very much. I'll be back soon with more reviews. Bye-bye.